The past few weeks have been busy. We're not only just moving offices, had to pull all the stuff off the wall, my cool line thing, and prepping for that. But we are also just ramping up door to door, also getting that going. Just hired a new technician. Like everything's just rocking and rolling here, which is awesome. A lot of good stuff on that front. Also just busy. I've not gotten to go door to door as much as I wanted to. Last week, I think I went door to door somewhere totaling, I don't know, maybe 30 hours or so. I should have added up before I jumped on, but whatever, somewhere like 25, 30 hours. This week, I should be able to do more than that. It's just as we're like continuing to ramp up, getting the office set up. That's the tough part. It's just like I want to make sure that every client we do, bring on has an incredible experience. Currently, it's $69,000 in revenue sold so far for this year. On the road to $1 million. So that's good. I'm a little bit behind the goal where I want to be, but I think as I continue to, knock longer hours on the doors, like obviously more sales. Like if I knock another 10 hours and I knocked 30 last week and sold whatever, like I'll sell 25% more. Like massively helpful, right? Working harder door to door is working smart. So that'll be huge, getting more hours on the doors, and then I think also my daily revenue will continue to go up. Like I think my top day so far this year was like 7K in revenue. And I should be able to get back to that and start selling that consistently. It just depends on the neighborhoods I'm in, and I've been in neighborhoods that are a little bit smaller, and so I have to fight harder for those higher contract values. Because when I say fight, I don't mean the customer. I mean like it. Instead of just selling fertilizing and weed control, making sure I'm selling fertilizing, weed control, aeration, maybe even pest control to bundle it in, or selling fertilizer, weed control, mosquito tick bundle, like just trying to really bundle everything together to get those contract values higher. As opposed to just selling fertilizer and weed control, because if I'm just selling fert and weed, it's like, hey, it's the $60 lawn or whatever. Let's say it's a $70 lawn, right? That's $490 a year in contract value. It's like, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to sell like 2,000 of those, more than 2,000 of those to get to $1 million. Like that would not be fun. So, my goal is somewhere in the neighborhood to keep my contract value around $700. So that's been going good. Moving offices, which is good. Going to hopefully be moving the trucks in the office to the same spot. We'll see if that actually ends up working out. But what that would look like is be cool, because then we could, just walk across the parking lot and be there. Definitely getting a better situation for the water to make it faster to fill trucks up and have trucks, just be there so you don't have to drive to get water, which would be huge. As far as service-wise goes, the service is working really awesome for almost all of our clients, which is amazing. The only slight downside we're having right now is just some dandelion breakthrough. Just because I think we were just like a touch late, like maybe 2 weeks late to round one for some of our customers, just because we didn't, we started a little bit late this year. We started, most companies, and next year we're going to be starting March 1 with our first round of pre-emergence. This year we started like March 15. And so I think because of that, we had some dandelion breakthrough. And then the other thing is just that the weather has been perfect for dandelion. So we're just doing some service calls for those customers. Round 2, we're going to absolutely smash them. So I'm not worried about it. Like within the next couple weeks here, they're just going to be gone on all of our customers. We're going to, rip through round 2, and then that'll be back to perfect. So that's a big lesson going into next year, is to really make sure round 1 we're watching out for it. We're getting it down early, and another thing too is we have a lot of new customers, and so those are the ones mainly seeing dandelions because they signed up like halfway through last year, or they just got set up this winter, and so we haven't actually been treating the lawn, haven't taken them out the prior year. So we're getting that sorted. Beyond that, it's just really just knocking doors, getting ready for the team. We just I have housing pretty much sorted out for the summer team, which is good. That was been a thing. I at least have somewhere. We at least have a corporate lease negotiated with a hotel. Worst case scenario, if I can't find an Airbnb, which is great. So we'll at least have something in that realm. But just gotta figure that part out. And then beyond that, just continuing to grow the business. It's looking really good, just selling the last of the equipment off. I think I've sold all the equipment except for 3 snow blowers, 2 snow plows, and I have 2 more trucks to sell. And then after that, I think I've basically sold everything. And then I have a storage container I gotta sell still, but that's basically it. Like almost everything else is sold, which is pretty cool. And then converting over to liquid's been going really well. It's been getting really good results for our customers so far. Like I said, less like a handful of ones with the dandelion issue, but that's to be expected this time of year with the weather, and then we just got to fix that a little bit. So we're getting that sorted, which is great. And then, just continue to go onward and upward, continuing to make changes as needed. The team's doing awesome. The office is doing awesome. We're missing almost no phone calls now, which is great. It's a really big thing for me. Is always answering these free phone. Like, always answer the phone. And so we're doing that, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm continuing to go on and upward. We got some cool merch. I don't know if I showed it off. I think I did in the last video. Cool hats now. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.